Here we go with one of the most exciting matches in sports entertainment.
These guys are going to be very aggressive. You know they're going to use any means necessary to go home with a win. He's got him.
The fight's being brought right to him.
No kidding, this is tough.
Well, on the topic of Seth Rollins here, tell us your thoughts.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
Very impressive. Seth Rollins leads a quiet life away from the ring, but his love of sports entertainment began when he was 3 years old. Rollins' father and grandfather took him to see his first WWE show at the Wharton Fieldhouse in his hometown of Davenport, Iowa, and that's when it all began. Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that's because Seth Rollins is just so quick. Oh.
And he hits with a diving assault.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. Michael, Seth wanted to follow his dream to WWE, literally. Seth traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, so he could see WrestleMania 26 live. With that kind of passion, it's no surprise that Seth Rollins is one of the premier superstars in WWE today.
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring. Look out!
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
It's no secret Seth Rollins grew up with a dream of being a WWE superstar. Very few people know that Rollins was actually in the crowd at WrestleMania 26. No one knew that just 3 years later, Rollins could make his own WrestleMania debut as a member of the Shield.
Well, you know, Michael, the WWE roster is full of stories of superstars following their dreams to make it to the big time. But few of those stories include a superstar like Seth Rollins, who was actually in the crowd for WrestleMania. It doesn't get much cooler than that. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
What a shot. I can't believe that just happened to Seth Rollins.
No kidding. I think that's going to be worse than needing to gather yourself outside the ring. I think Seth is seriously injured.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Oh, that's a shot. What do you think about that strategy? Obliviate your opponent and put yourself on the path to victory.
The most impressive thing about Christian's offense is that it's so diverse. He's so technically sound when it comes to traditional mat game, but at the same time, he's also not afraid to fly. That's what makes him so dangerous. Here we go. The title may be coming down right now. Just give it another good tug. Any second, that thing's coming down. Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal. Oh, it is so hard to stop that kind of strength. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
To your point about Christian's diverse offense, I was talking to a superstar just a few days ago about what it was like to face Christian. He told me that he never knew if he was going to get suplexed or hit with a frog splash or floored with one of his patented baseball slides.
Yeah, and if none of that works, we've seen Christian resort to a few dastardly tactics at various times over the years. He's pretty handy with a steel chair, if you know what I mean.
That was rough.
Well, we're on the move here. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his belt... Ow! Ooh. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. You know, Christian brings so much experience into the ring with him tonight. He's been a mainstay here for well over a decade. And over that time, he stood toe-to-toe with some of the absolute greatest. I'm talking Undertaker, Kane, and The Rock levels of greatness.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Oh, I mean, that's how you pick your moment and go for it.
I've heard it from countless superstars over the years, including Stone Cold Steve Austin, that this arena in Rosemont is their favorite arena to compete in. King, you talk about Christian's longevity, which is amazing, but for me, it's so astonishing to see a superstar get better with each passing year. It's like there's no plateau for him. He just keeps getting better. Just look at his World Heavyweight Championship victory, for example. That came more than a dozen years after Christian made his debut.
Yeah, that is unreal, Cole. I guess you could say Christian is like a fine wine. He just keeps getting better with age. But whenever he finally does decide to hang him up, I bet there'll be a spot waiting for him in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Now, what did you think of that? What a match. What a fight. When you reach this point, all bets are off. Anything can happen, and I love it.
These competitors trying to keep their wits.
This one's over if he grabs the title.
Wow, look at this. We're seeing one person do their best to make sure another person can no longer compete in the WWE. This is going to be a night we will never forget.
You can see the fatigue starting to set in, making it difficult for these competitors to climb that ladder.
Oh, you're right about that, Michael. At this point, that ladder must appear to be 30 feet high. That's how exhausted they must be. He's just a few inches from victory. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
How's that for an assault? Now you have to stay on top of your opponent so your weapons tactic doesn't backfire. We all know what they say about karma.
Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Nicely done.
Now that is force. What strength. What a slam.
You can bet these competitors will do everything in their powers to climb the ladder and walk away from this grueling match with the gold. We're looking at complete domination here.
He's just lethal with that thing.
Folks, we're in Rosemont tonight, a city that has hosted several WrestleManias, including the second leg of WrestleMania 2.
Oh, out of nowhere. Look at this head tap. Incredible.
King, what type of mentality do you need to have to be successful in a ladder match?
Well, you really need to let your vicious side out, Cole. You can't be afraid to use that ladder as a weapon, regardless of the damage it'll inflict. just can't get over what we saw. That was so great.
That was unique.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor. Oh, my gosh! The title is within reach! This is it! This is going to be it!
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Yeah, charge! How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Uh-oh, what are we going to see here? Oh, what a slam! What impact! Christian going up high again. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. Oh, man, from the high red district.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Whoa, get out of the way. When an opponent launches an attack like that, it lets you know they're pulling out all the stops.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. It's all over but the shouting.
Look at this. When you go at an opponent like this, it means you're out for blood. The WWE rulebook goes right out the window. Trust me, it's going to get ugly.
This match is giving me flashbacks of Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon vying for the Intercontinental Championship in that historic WrestleMania 10 ladder match. That back's got to be aching now.
Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it. Working again on bringing that championship down.
Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience. Look at this. He's hanging by his nails. Oh, I thought he was going to get it there. He's almost got it down. He can't do it. He can't get that thing unhooked.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Oh, my gosh.
What an attack. And I don't have one problem with it. In the WWE, you do what you have to do to get ahead. Like in any business, only the strong survive.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here? Nice move.
We're looking at complete domination here.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Ow, that hurt. Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Oh, wait, nice reversal. This might not end well.
Oh, what a tumultuous move by Seth Rollins. Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
The dangers of this ladder match are evident as these competitors are clearly struggling to stay in this.
You're right, Michael. They look beaten and they look battered. But I don't expect to see any quit here tonight.
Now back to the ring. Make no mistake about it, this is getting ugly.
Yeah, now we're just talking about his face.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Wow, he's still down after that. Whoa, whoa! Wow, he's still down after that.
Look out, there's a target on that back. Ladder matches can shorten careers, but when there's so much on the line, especially a championship like we have here tonight, sometimes...
He's going for it. The title is nearly within his grasp. He's almost got it. I can't believe it.
He's got his fingers on the championship.
Look at this.
Working again on bringing that championship down.
It's not going to take long to bring it down now.
He has it. He got the title.
I think he almost has it. It won't take long. And he keeps it, folks. What a win. And here's some highlights from the matchup. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
Here's your winner and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
There should be no doubt in anyone's mind that he's the true and deserving champion. Absolutely. What an incredible match.
Well, he just showed what being a champion is all about. That was awesome. Another huge victory for our champion.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
And that is how you do a world title match. I've been Josie 92G. Thanks for watching. And tune into Raw tomorrow night. Tune into Raw. There may be some surprises. Tune into Raw. See you later.